In last class, we derived the expression for range, for time of flight, maximum height, range, and maximum range, condition for maximum range for projectile motion. And we also did one questions based on that derivation, and today we will do a few more questions. So, let us take this question. In this question, we need to determine, find the least initial velocity. We need to determine initial velocity with which a projectile is to projected, so that it clears a wall of 4-meter height, located at a distance of 5 meter. Okay, and strikes the ground at a distance of 4 meter. It means the situation is like this. Okay, 5 meter here, this is 5 meter, it is 4 meter height, right, and this is also 4 meter, and projectile is like this. Okay, this is velocity, initial velocity u, say this angle is theta. Okay, 4 meter, this is wall of 4 meter height. The point of projection is at the same level. Okay, point of projection is at the same level as the foot of the wall. Okay, at the foot of the wall. So, what we need to calculate? Yes, we need to calculate u and theta. We need to calculate initial velocity and this angle, initial velocity and projection angle. So, in last class I told you to consider vertical motion and horizontal motion. So, the horizontal component of this initial velocity, it is u cos theta, and this is u sin theta. Okay. So, since if this point is A, if this is B, and this point, since this point is not at the is the maximum, actually this is like this. Okay, so this is okay. This one, this is the situation. Actually, this is the situation. Means 4 meter wall is not at the maximum height. Okay, is not at the maximum height. At this point, vertical component of the velocity v is equal to 0. No problem, v is 0. But here it is the vertical component, vertical component velocity, it will not be 0. So, what we will do here? We will here this is the situation. Okay. So, here it is better to write a equation of this projectile motion. Okay, because at this point, if I am saying if I am taking point A as origin, okay, 0, 0, then the coordinate of point B, it will be x is 9 and y is 0, and the coordinate of this point, it will be 5 x 5 and y 4. Okay, 2 points are known to us. Okay, 2 points in the projectile motion is known to us. 2 points in the trajectory is known to us, and we need to find 2 variables. Okay. So, if we will use the equation of the trajectory, then we can calculate it very easily. So, how to write the equation for this trajectory? It is very simple. Suppose this point P x y, okay, P x y, then this component is this is vertical y, and this one is this one is x, okay, taking x taking a as origin. So, let time taken to reach a particle from A to point P, it is t, then we can write as y is equal to u sin theta into t minus, okay, minus half g t square. Okay. This is the equation, equation for y. Okay. Initial velocity is the u sin theta, time taken to reach from A to P is suppose t, and acceleration for upward it is for minus g, right. Acceleration it is for minus g, that is why it is minus half g t square. Okay. Now, the time to reach from A to P can also be calculated by this one, from A to say this point is this point is d. So, so the value of x, can be calculated using this constant velocity u cos theta into t. Therefore, value of t is x over u cos theta. So, by putting the value of t in this equation, we have the equation for this trajectory. Okay. So, what is that? Y is equal to this one u cos t, we are putting the value of, okay, t. So, u will be cancelled out. So, it will be x tan theta, right, sin theta divided by cos theta, u will be cancelled out, okay, minus half g t square means x square divided by u square cos square theta. Okay. So, that is the equation, for this trajectory. So, now, we need to put one by one for this 5 0. Let us put at point B, okay, for point B. So, at point B, value of x is 9 and y is 0, x is 9 and y is 0. So, 0 equals to 9 tan theta minus half actually g by 9 is 81, okay, 81 g divide by 2 u square cos square theta. Okay. So, from here we will have 81 g by 2 u square cos square theta is equal to 9 tan theta. So, finally, we have u square cos square theta is equal to 81 g by 9 tan theta. Okay. U, okay, suppose write 2 here. Okay. So, this is equation, say this is equation number 2. Okay. Again apply suppose at point this, okay, suppose this point is at x is equal to at x is equal to 5, y value is 4. Okay. So, by putting this what we will get, by putting this in this equation, we will get y is equal to 4 is equal to x means 5 tan theta minus x is 5 means 25 g square 25 g divided by 2 u square cos square theta. Okay. So, put the value of 2 u square cos theta over here. Okay. So, it is 4 is equal to 5 tan theta minus 25 g, okay, multiplied by this is how much 9 tan theta, 9 tan theta divided by 9 tan theta divided by 81 g. Okay. So, what is the value of tan theta here? Tan theta minus what is remaining, g is cancelled out. So, it is yeah, it is 9, yeah, it is 9. So, 25 by 9, okay. 25 by 9 is 25 by 9, 25 divided by 9, it is 2.778 tan, okay, into tan theta. So, value of tan theta, value of, and that is equals to minus 5 means 2.22 tan theta. So, here we can get the value of theta, we can get the value of theta, and it comes 60.60 it is 60.95, it is 60.95. Okay. So, this is theta means angle of projection we have calculated, and from equation number 2, from this one equation, okay, from this one equation, if we will put the value of theta, then we will calculate the value of u, then we will calculate the value of u. Okay. From equation number this one 2, from equation number 2, we can calculate the value of u, and it will be 10.2 meter per second. Okay. So, put the value and then you will get this answer, right. Come to next question. A bullet is fired from a height of 120 meter, right, at a velocity of 360 kilometer per hour at an angle of 30 degree upward. Okay. Calculate total time of flight, horizontal range of the bullet, maximum height reached by the bullet, final velocity of the bullet just before touching the ground. Okay. So, this is very simple question. From a height, okay, from a height with velocity, okay, from a height is one, okay, height is, okay, height is 120, okay, height is 120, okay, from this height, okay, okay, velocity u, velocity u is equal to 360 meter is a kilometer per hour. Okay. So, it is 360 into 5 by 18, okay, into 5 by 18. So, it comes to be 360 into 5 divided by 18, it comes to be 100 meter per second speed. Okay. So, the initial velocity is 100 meter per second. It is projected, okay, at an angle 30 degree upward. Okay. So, this angle 30 degree upward. So, this angle theta. Okay. Calculate total time of flight. Okay. It reaches to here, and this one height, say this is the projection, and this height is 120 meter, right. It is 120 meter. Okay. So, what we need to calculate? We need to calculate total time of flight. So, this is A, this is suppose B, this is B. Okay. So, the vertical component, horizontal and vertical component, this one, this is u cos theta, and what will be its value, since theta is given to us, theta is 30. Okay. So, this value is 100 into cos 30. So, this value is 86.6. Okay. and this one component u, it is u sin theta, and this value will be, since this is 30, so it is 50. So, it is 50. Okay. So, first of all we need to calculate the time. Okay, 120. So, time, okay, you apply 120 meter, okay, vertical component, take this motion, okay, at point A, at point A, at point A, okay, apply v square, no, apply, okay, apply h, h is equal to ut plus half at square, right. Here h will be what? At point A, h will be, since the direction of the motion is upward, therefore, h is minus 120, h is minus 120, and A is minus g, A is minus g, okay, and u is 50, u is what? U is u sin 30, okay, u is u sin 30, okay, and that is 50 meter per second. So, time can be calculated from here. So, time can be calculated from here, okay, time can be calculated from here. So, this is part 1, okay. Second part, part A, and second part, horizontal range of the bullet, horizontal range of the bullet, horizontal range of the bullet, okay, means we need to calculate this one distance, we need to calculate this one distance, okay. So, what will be that value? That value will be, since the time to reach this bullet from A to B, if it is t, okay, then the same time will be from to reach the bullet from A to this ground in vertical direction, okay. So, x will be here, and this horizontal component, it is constant at every point. So, x is u cos theta, okay, and this value is how much? This value is 86.6 into t, okay, this t, okay, this t, because this one time and that one time it is same. So, you can calculate the value of x from here, okay, you can calculate the value of x from here, okay. The next part C, the next part, what we need to calculate? The maximum height reached by the bullet, maximum height means, if you know this value, okay, if you know this one value, okay, if you know this one value, say this is say this is h, okay. So, if you know, if you are able to calculate this value, then the maximum height will be what? 120 plus h, because this is 120 here. So, it means you need to calculate the value of h, you need to calculate the value of h, and at this point, at the maximum point, what will be the component, vertical component of velocity? Vertical component of velocity will be 0, vertical component of velocity will be 0, horizontal component of velocity, it will be same, u cos theta means 86.6, but we are concerning for 0, v is equal to 0. So, we will apply this one to calculate the value of h. We will again apply this one, v square is equal to u square plus 2 a s. We will apply this one formula, okay. So, value of v here it is 0, okay. Value of u is u sin theta, means it is a 50 here, okay. Here it is how much? It is 50 meter per second, and value of a is how much? Value of a is it is against gravity, so it is minus g, and s is what? S is h, okay. So, the value of h can be calculated from here, value of h can be calculated, okay, using this equation. If h is known to us, then the maximum height, it will be how much? It will be 120 plus h, you can calculate very easily. Okay. The next point, next option, final velocity of the bullet just before touching the ground, just before touching the ground means at here, we know we need to find the final velocity. Okay. So, two component of velocity will be here. Okay. Horizontal component of velocity, it is u cos theta, and it is known to us how much it is, 86.6 meter per second, right. And this one component, vertical component, that we need to calculate, suppose this is suppose v dash. Okay, suppose this is v dash. How it will be calculated? Very simple. At point A, initial velocity, what vertical component of initial velocity, it is u sin theta means 50, and time taken, that is known to us. So, the final velocity, vertical velocity component, okay, vertical velocity component can be calculated very easily using v is equal to u plus at. Okay, here v is what? Here v is v dash. Okay, u is what? U is 50, and a is what? A is minus g. A is minus g. Okay. Is this one, and t is what? T that has been calculated. Okay. So, we can calculate the value of v. Okay. V, this is v dash. After calculating this v dash, okay, total velocity will be how much? It will be v is equal to total velocity, v is equal to under root of v dash square plus this u cos theta means how much? It is 86.6 square, right. And what will be this angle? Theta x will be tan inverse v dash by u cos theta means 86.6. Okay. So, this is the final velocity at this point, right. So, by doing this we can have that value. Okay, we can have that value, right. Let us do one more question. A cricket ball thrown by a fielder from a height of 2 meter. Okay, from a height of 2 meter, it means the height of the fielder is 2 meter. Okay. So, suppose this is the ground. So, this is the fielder, its height is 2 meter, right, its height is 2 meter at an angle of 30 degree, okay, at an angle of 30 degree. So, he is throwing the ball with angle, okay, with the angle, he is throwing the ball with angle like this. Okay. So, this angle is theta, it is given as 30 degree. So, theta angle, it is given 30 degree, okay, 2 meter height, okay, with an initial velocity. U is also given to us, u is known, u is 20 meter per second, hits the wicket at a height of 0.5 meter. Okay, this is the wicket, and its height is 0.5, it is 0.5 meter. Okay, this is the height of this is the wicket, okay, and height is 0.5 meter from the ground. How far the fielder from the wicket means that one distance we need to calculate, that one distance we need to calculate. Okay, that one distance we need to calculate for, okay, that distance x r, that distance r we need to calculate it. Okay. So, horizontal component and vertical component of the velocity at the projection point, it is known to us. What it is u cos theta means how much is that? U cos theta, u is 20. So, 20 cos 30. So, it is 20 cos 30, it is 17.32, okay, meter per second, 17.2 meter per second, and the vertical component it will be 20 sin 30 means means 10 meter per second. Okay. So, it is u sin theta is equal to 10 meter per second, right. So, this is the component of velocity. Okay. So, we need to find the value of r. We need to find the value of r. Okay. So, let the time, suppose this point is A, this point is B. Okay. So, what we need to do? Okay. Put a horizontal line over here. So, what will be this one? What will be this one distance? This one distance will be what? This one distance will be 2 minus 0.5. So, it is 1.5 meter. It is 1.5 meter. So, time taken to reach the ball from A to B, if it is t, then time taken to reach the ball from A to this one, say this is A dash. Okay, say this is A dash. So, that time will be same. Considering that component of the velocity. Okay. And value of r, since we know that the horizontal component of the velocity is remains same. So, the value of r is simply u cos theta into t. U cos theta, it is known to us, it is 17.32 into t, right. So, what we need to calculate here? We need to calculate the value of only t. Okay. The value of t can be calculated by this distance. Okay. By this given distance. Okay. Okay. This is the only the data that has been given. So, definitely we need to use that data. So, we will apply which one? U is given to us, distance is given to us. So, we need to apply h is equal to ut plus half at square. Okay. Now, let us define what is the value of h here. Value of h here will be how much? It is 1.5 meter. It will be 1.5 meter. Okay. And with minus sign, because the motion, the initial velocity is in this direction and y is in this direction, that is why it is h is minus 1.5. Okay. U is it is u sin theta, it is here u sin theta, and it is 10 meter per second, right. It is 10 meter per second, and g and a, acceleration a is what? Acceleration a is minus g. Why minus g? Because the velocity is upward and the center of gravity it is acting downward. So, by putting the value, we can calculate the value of t. We will get the quadratic equation in terms of t. So, we can have the value of t from here. We can calculate the value of t, and by putting the value of t here, we can have the this length. Okay. The distance, the horizontal distance of wicket from that player. Okay. So, we did questions, every type of questions in projectile motion. So, similar procedure will be applied in all type of questions. So, let us complete this, okay, and thank you very much.